All right, we're live. Hello, everybody on the chat. Thank you for being here. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy. How are you doing, Maree? What's going on over there?
Hey, how are you guys doing? Hi, everyone. Jasper says hello. Um, we're doing fine. It's just been really dry here. That's about like not much rain, but yeah, I'm good. I don't think there's anything too exciting to report on,
Okay.
which
All
is
right.
which is a good thing sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Hmm.
That's very
Yeah.
true. And I
What
want to
about
let
you guys? What's been happening there?
so what I want to let people know is that I'm having some internet issues, and they might see like us kind of going in and out, or maybe just me. I don't know. What's interesting is I am in a completely different laptop and a completely different um, Wi-Fi, and I'm having the exact same issues that I have at home. So I don't know what to tell you.
What's with that?
Yep. So
Yeah.
I can't explain it. All I know is that I'm having the exact same issues. So yeah.
So if you conk out, we know why.
Yes, absolutely. So lots of things happening outside of our reality. You know, things that are interesting because they come to me even though I don't look for them. They kind of show up in my reality. So, oh, I think I lost you already.
No, I can still see you. You did have a bit of a lag.
Okay. So that's right. Okay. Sorry about
Hi,
that.
Indy. Oh, you gotta love the cat walking by. Love him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the laptop in this case is somewhere where he can just walk by. Hello. And, and
I love it.
so,
Uh,
okay. So, yeah, the Acapulco hurricane. So, how crazy is
crazy.
this? It's a category 5. They never knew it was coming. Then 24 hours prior, they tell them, oh, it's just a storm, like 60 miles an hour is no big deal.
Man.
Complete like madness. Like every, you can see, if you see the videos, like all the buildings have like the windows are broken, like there's boats on top of boats. It's carnage. Just people were not ready. They were not
Wow.
ready. Sorry.
I love it.
It's that
This is
highway.
so amusing.
It's that highway.
It is. It's going to be our entertainment for the session.
So so it's crazy. It's like, what is going on? And I just dying to get to the cards today,
Yeah, to
because it
see.
was a little hard for me to come in and make this happen because I'm somewhere else. But I'm like, no, I gotta.
Yeah,
I want to know what's going on.
absolutely. Right. So, what do you want to ask?
I want to ask, first of all, was this created by nature?
Okay.
Because if it's not, obviously then it's created by another, some other force,
Something. Yeah, exactly. Let's have a
something.
look and see. Let's see if this was a natural thing that happened.
Yeah, that's a great question, Kathleen. We can ask that next.
Look, I am with that one. I'm actually got the Empress card. To me, this is a natural. This is someone that does something happens naturally, which is really. And then the Strength card. Now they're they're two major arcanas that are coming up. So, so the cards are actually saying that it's more natural than we think. It's just, yeah, and it's created a lot of chaos, a lot of
How is
heartbreak.
that possible?
Yeah, I mean, so that's what the Empress card is to me. It's
Okay,
natural.
we're asking the question wrong. I think we're
Let's see if there was an enhancement of it.
Okay, so I think we're asking the wrong way, because either way, whether it's manipulated or not, it has to be created by nature, right? Even if the nature is being manipulated, it's still created naturally.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So can we say that this storm was manipulated to cause damage?
Yeah.
So basically, the question that's on here was Acapulco another Lahaina, just in different form.
Let's have a look and see. Okay. Interesting, because we've got our Two of Wands. So this is always about trying to find balance in something. So
okay, maybe they were cleaning tunnels or something.
Yeah, because there's a Six of Swords, which is always moving into better waters, like moving away from something. So look, whatever it was, there was something going on. That, again, it's come up again.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I know there's
shuffled all of
hardness
those.
everywhere because they were not ready.
Yeah, wow. Let's have a look. So something new. So there was something going on from what I'm looking at this, that they needed to get into balance or whatever, to bring in something new, because the Page of Pentacles is all about learning something new or bringing something new into your reality. It's usually not something massive, it's usually small. So but yeah, there was something they had to do to bring this about. So it's weird, isn't it?
So how do we? So what are you getting on that? What are you getting that it was done by the good guys?
Let's have a look and see. I'm going to ask that direct question. Was this a strategic plan for some reason by the white hats?
Yeah.
You're not going to believe it. It's come up again. Like, it's crazy. So it's trying to tell us something. It's trying to say whatever was done, it was done for a reason, even though it doesn't look like it. You know, even though we can't see it in the carnage or whatever it is. For some reason, it's been done that way. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Pentacles. So they had to do, for some reason it was done that way, to bring about what it was they needed, because that's abundance, that's lots of people, this is lots of things in the reality. So I'm just going to tune in one more time. Oh, that one's really hot. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. So sometimes when we contemplate these things, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does, she looks at her reality. How am I going to move forward with this? What's going on? We just can't, you just don't know, because we don't know what we don't know that's going on behind the scenes. And that's what it's saying. There was a reason for it, because that Six of Swords keeps coming up. Five of Swords has come up now. So to me, this is everyone's going, what is going on? So that Five of Swords is all about what goes on in our mind, and I guess the chaos that we have within our mind of why, what has happened. So, you know, and for you, you're probably closer down to there, aren't you?
Yeah. Closer than you.
Yeah, exactly. Eight of Wands, it was really fast. You're right. Bang, this is really fast. And it's almost like it had to be for whatever was going on. I know it sounds crazy.
That's why it feels like it was manipulated, because it was just out of the blue.
Yeah. So, yeah. Tower card.
Yeah, definitely a tower moment. There's no question about it.
But there was, so there was some manipulations, but it was obviously natural, but then something happened with it. That tower card come up, it was fast. And then to have that Eight of Wands next to it, that's a really fast tower moment. So but there was something going on, I don't think that we know, that we can actually
So can we ask if it was the question that Kathleen asked specifically, was it a land grab? Let's see if we get a different answer from that question. Was it a land grab?
Is that why they're
I'm
doing it?
not feeling like it was, but you know that what I found out was that Acapulco was a smart city, was in the list of smart cities.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lahaina, I believe the Maui thing was also a smart city connection.
Yes. So let's have a look. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. We've got the temperance card. Now, when this comes up, it's often saying, yes, there's a change coming, but it's usually slowly. So that one wants to come up. Yeah, this is interesting because that Ten of Swords tells me something's been finished for a reason, like something's been taken out for an actual reason. The world. So this is this could be a bigger reason than what we think. I know in Australia they've done it as well. That's what the fires were about 4 years ago. 5 years ago we had the fires, and that's what the fires were about, and then the floods. So
Interesting.
yeah, I just don't know why they'd still be doing that now. You know, if that agenda is not going to go ahead. It's like
Right.
why would they continue that? Because that Nine of Wands has come up. It's like it's the end of the road for them. So why would that happen? Why would they do it?
Well, because they want to destroy, they want our vibration to be low, right? So
yeah. So it's just, I know, it's just crazy.
So okay, so give me a summary of what you think then. Of what the cards said to you.
So what the cards are saying is, look, it was something that was natural, but it came through very quickly. There was something that was tampered with it, and that's why we've got the Tower moment. That's why there is so much destruction. It's not saying to me exactly they're doing, Kathleen, what they did in Lahaina. Have you say it, Lahaina? Lahaina, yeah. It doesn't feel that's what it was for. There's more going on, and there's more going on we don't know about. Is all I can say.
So it's more than that. It's bigger.
It's more than that. It's bigger than that. Yeah, yeah. So, often where they've wanted those smart cities from before, then there's something else that's usually going on in those places as well.
Okay, so let me go with this question next, just because it's connected. So are the Whiteheads shining a light on the smart city agenda? I mean, but really at the expense of killing so many people? Like, come on, like, come on.
Look, I know, I agree. And the thing is, I think they are, but there's also more going on. Trixie Tot is what was coming up. There's more going on than we know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know where the rich and the celebrities go to party or to that own, land. So who knows? Maybe it's yeah.
All right. So the cards that came up with that is the Eight of Wands again. So something very quickly has happened, but it's deeper than we know. It's hidden. There's something bigger going on because then this came up. So there's definitely something that getting taken down, whatever it is, and we won't know about it when that Knight of Wands comes up. We're not going to know the truth about it until that it comes out. Literally, it's like we're not always going to know the truth of things. So there's definitely something bigger going on underneath everything.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So then it is the good guys.
Yes, exactly.
Trying to clean something. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I know, and I think there's more there than it was because it was like you said, so fast, and that's what keeps coming up in the cards. It was so fast. Maybe it had to be done that way to take people out. You don't know,
Yeah.
And it's so hard to comprehend. But I guess when we're in a WAR, there's stuff that we just will not we just can't know about.
Yeah.
You know, there could have
Yeah.
been whole groups they were trying
All right.
to.
Well, I'm gonna try to not judge. Okay. I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
stay in a space of understanding that we are in a duality place, a
yeah,
place of duality, and that everything happens for a reason. And um and I'm just gonna not hold judgment, because
yeah. There's
we
otherwise
really don't know. I
we
mean, who
don't.
knows what horrific. I mean, in order for them to say it's okay to do this, I can't even imagine what it is that they were trying to fix,
Exactly,
right? So yeah, yeah,
exactly. You just don't know.
yeah,
Now, again, that strength
yeah,
cards come up, so there's a much stronger, bigger reason than we know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it is what it is. All right, so we talk about raising our frequency. Thank you, Lady Hawk. The Earth's frequency is 7.83 hertz, and we ground to that. What frequency are we looking for if we are to raise it, or are we talking a different thing?
Okay, that's a good question. What do you think? Um, what do you think about this? Because the 7.83, isn't that how they just measure the core vibration of the Earth? Is that military? You know, the hertz that they've actually that they measure with.
Um, so there is and this is my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
do you
know
want to
what.
pop up your thing,
Yeah.
your banner?
So what comes to me is that when there's a scale of the emotions, and it says like anger, guilt, sadness, and it just goes up to all the way to bliss, or whatever the top one is, happiness.
Yeah,
um there is a measurement there, and I believe it's in the hundreds of hertz. I'm going to say like 700 hertz might be the biggest or the highest one in that list. So to me, that means that it's not the same thing. When you say
no.
raise your vibration, it doesn't, it's not the same.
And doesn't the Earth's frequency change? Isn't
So
that the
that's what
Schumann
I think.
resonance? Yeah, so it sort of fluctuates anyway, which is like us, which is like our frequency and our vibration. They fluctuate. But I know my friend and I, we actually did a lot of work with that vibrational and frequency measurements. And they usually followed hand in hand. So if your frequency was at a certain level, your vibration was usually very close to it. So that was what we tended to find, is when we were measuring it. And it actually went up to infinity. We were measuring to infinity. So with some of the things that we were measuring, so it's endless. It's almost
Okay.
like it can't be measured. Mm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Great question.
Mm.
I don't know why I think we should ask Jazzy about this.
Okay, let's ask him about frequency. So
Yeah.
we ask about the Earth's frequency and compared to our frequency. Let's just see what Jasper says, like what he shows me.
Yeah. What picture he.
Oh, okay, this helps. he's showing me like, let's say you're laying a frame down, and then he's showing me other frames. So it's like they intersect at different points. So it's a similar energy, but everything holds its own frequency and vibration. So we all correspond with the Earth. We all have that connection, and yet we all have our own as well. He's trying to show it to me in a grid type of thing. So when you get a point in that grid, it's like that whole, you're in that range of that frequency or vibration. That's all. That's what he's showing me. So yeah, it's quite a difficult thing to explain, isn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's see, Kathy. It seems that one cannot be president unless she is in favor for a particular country agenda, letter I, and other similar projects. Truth?
Well, hasn't that been that's how it's been, really, hasn't it? With everything in the past, is my understanding. What do you think, Elisa? That's
seems that unless she is in favor for a particular agenda and other projects. Yeah, I mean, we can ask the card.
yeah, we can do that. But my understanding was, you didn't get anywhere in this world unless you were following the agenda that they wanted you to follow, literally. And I think this goes for every arena in life, whether it's medical, whether it's religious, even whether it's educational, no matter what, you had to be a little bit under their control. So let's just have a look and see. That's yes, stronghold. So it was like you had to have also, the Hierophant. Okay, this is making sense. So you had to have your own strengths, you had to have your own natural abilities. Like they'd either train someone up from when they're a child to make them get to this point, because that Hierophant is one of authority. Yes, it's definitely one saying that they have control over people. It can be seen as having a lot of wisdom as well, but in this case, the question we've asked, no, you're spot on, Kathy. Yeah, you did. Look at that secret. 4 of Swords. You had to be in that secret hub. I think by the time you got to a place like that, absolutely, they had to be able to control you.
Yeah. So she's saying if a president does not back up, Israel will not win.
I think there's more to this story, and I think it's actually, I think it's got to come out, doesn't it? It has to come out at some point as to what it really is, what that country, how it was made, and what it really is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's all going to come out.
Yeah, well, it better.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
better. So
it's better. Yes, it will. We just got a judgment card. There you go. It's okay.
Okay, so maple tree. Oh, I lost it. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask is if aliens have religions, because as far as I know from the sessions that I did, religion is a man-made construct.
Correct.
And so I don't think they have religions. They don't.
No, I'll do the cards on that one, maple tree. But religion was made to divide us. Okay, that's literally why the religions were made. It was to divide us all. Yet we all come from the same source. Oh, look at that, the world card. We all come from the same source, but so the religions were put in place. I mean, some of them, like you look at, like I guess Buddhism or Taoism, and a lot of those are based more on philosophy, aren't they, than on actually deities and whatever. So I guess it's something we're going to walk away from, because that 8 of Cups has come up. So it's something that's actually going to be left behind. Once truth comes out, once people are aware, it will get left behind. And remember too, this is one of the very few, if not only, place or plane where we have our memories taken from us of who we truly are. So it's like, we're unique. That 9 of Pentacles is saying we are very unique. So I'll ask Jazzy, but from even those cards and from what we know about who we are. Yeah, so let's just tune in with Jazz. They don't need religions. No, that was just the word. Just the words that came through from him. They do not need religion. So, but it's a good question.
Okay, so then it sounds like she heard that the Dracos worship the source. Is it true?
Well, I guess, but what's the source? It's us. We're an extension of source, right? So
we are source. Yeah.
We are source, yeah. So we
Yeah.
are that we are experiencing. So yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean then, Maple Tree, by that they worship the source. Do you understand that one, Elisa?
Just that they worship, in my opinion, like what we consider God or source, that they just worship an idea of that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like a philosophy
Yeah.
or something again. Yeah,
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. Could be.
yeah. So
Yeah. The creator of
yeah,
the universe. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I
So
mean, we
yeah,
can
well look,
ask.
yeah. So we've got our Three of Wands. So this is definitely something that they've created, or they're looking at as well. They keep going through it, and we've got our Ace of Pentacles. So there's obviously, yeah, they have a recognition. They know who they come, where they come from, and then we've got the Six of Wands, which I usually see as a victory card. So there is a they know, they remember who they are. So that's what that
Interesting.
connection is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question was about Matthew Perry. I don't know if you saw the show Friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
do.
Matthew Perry was in the show Friends, and supposedly he committed suicide. No,
Drowned.
he he drowned in his tub. Yes. So, what is the scoop with that? So, let's ask the cards if he did die.
Yeah, good question. Great. That's exactly where we need to start. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know that he did. We've got our Two of Swords. We've got our Five of Cups. So there's a lot of people grieving around it. There's a lot of grief and sadness around this, but it's something else is going on. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. If that's coming through, it means there's something that's been set up for some reason.
Okay. So,
Mm,
let's look
mm.
at to see if he got picked up by the military.
Yes,
And
as you're asking it, it came up.
yep.
Something's going on there. Yes.
Yeah, and if he's going to stand trial.
Have a look and see. Right, let's find out what his role
Oh,
is.
wow, Lady Hawk. That's incredible.
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Wow.
exactly. I know. Oh, and there's another question that with that as well. Yeah, yeah. A lot of mysteries. There's a lot that's hidden behind the veil. So
Uh-huh.
for some reason, it's not anything we have to worry about. It's like it's been taken care of. But for some reason, they've allowed him to keep his name of fame, by doing it this way, which is
Yeah.
really interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
King of Cups, definitely something hidden. There's something going on. So emotionally, he obviously said, "I'll help you with something or whatever," to keep his name. Wow. I love what Lady Hawk's written there.
Yeah. So would you say that he is going to stand trial? Because the question was, is he going to stand trial?
I think he's doing, excuse me, I think he's doing something behind the scenes. I think he's
He
actually,
he
he
turned
will.
he turned around. Basically, is what we're saying. He's going to talk. He's going to give
Yep,
info.
yep, yep. But, he'll still be, obviously they'll do a deal of some sort,
Right.
is what, yeah, yeah. So, wow. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, there's something they've actually contemplated, like with him. There's something weird going on there. Oh, look at that, the moon. Something's very out of place. Something is not where it's meant to be. So, so we
Yeah.
don't know, what, yeah. So I'd say that he's doing some talking.
Ah. Okay. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is
So he'll,
fantastic. We need
I
more
mean,
of that.
he'll still have to, he'll have, I'm sure he'll probably get taken out, but he's doing talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I don't see any other questions here. So with that, while we wait for more questions to come up, let's do a general reading then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. All right, everybody, put an 888 on the chat if you want to have a general reading from Maree right now on the live chat. So if you put the numbers 888, so that we can pick someone and, oh, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Who do I see? Trixie.
Trixie.
So
Okay.
Trixie Tot.
Trixie Tot. Yay. Okay. Awesome. So Trixie, I will just tune in, obviously, through my higher self to your higher self. And I'll just see if there's anything that that you need to know that might be helpful for you at the moment for where you are. So let's have a little look and see. Wow. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I'm just wondering if you've actually got a decision to make at the moment, because you've got the Two of Swords come up, and that often means you have to make a decision about something, and it's actually finding where it's going to work for you. It's really interesting, though. I think this is whatever you're deciding about, it's like you're going to experience a shift internally with it, like a spiritual shift. That's why Temperance has come up. So to me, this decision that you make or choice that you have to make, it's actually the process of it that's going to help you. So Three of Wands. It's actually going to make you, the action you take then, be a little bit different to what you thought. So I'm just going to see if we can get any more on that. Wheel of Fortune. I love it. So something's definitely going to change in your world, Trixie. I would love to know what's going on for you at the moment if you are consciously yet having to make a decision about something. But it's really opening you up. So just trust whatever you get. Just trust it. Yeah, Two of Wands. That tells me that you're trying to find a balance with something, and it will be fine. Just stay centered. But you're going to go through a change. Oh, now you get the Tower card when I say that, but I don't see that as a bad thing. I love the Tower card. It means something's going to change. So it's all meant to be, which is fantastic, you know. So you're going to question, like the Five of Swords. That's all about your mind and, oh, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing for me? But it will be, yeah. Beautiful. Page of Pentacles. So something new is coming through for you, which I love. I love it when I get the Tower card and then it's like, okay, and you don't know what it is, but I mean, for you, I just get the feeling that you're making a decision at the moment. So don't be scared of it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the process, because you're going to really feel a change. Everyone's going through this at the moment as well, Trixie. It's like all of this deep stuff is being brought up for people to actually release or to understand more about. So just enjoy that processing that you're going through. So yeah, it's going to be one. Oh, beautiful. Nine of Cups. So whatever it is that you've wanted or desired is going to come to fruition. I love that Nine of Cups when it comes up. So there you go. That's beautiful.
Fantastic. All right. So Maple Tree was asking about this earth. Is this earth a hollow, like it has a hole?
Okay, I'm going to get Jazzy in again. I mean, straight away I was just getting, it depends if we're looking at the holographic version or if it's if it's a 3D aspect we're tuning into. So Jasper, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, exactly. He's saying yes. There's like a other realms that are within a different vibration of the earth. If that makes sense. So it's not like there's a big round hole with nothing in it. It's holographic on a different frequency and different realm. So yeah. So there you go. So straight away I was showing like a whole realm.
All right. Lila's here.
Oh,
and
hi,
Norwegian
Lila.
fishing ship has been followed for 14 hours by the Russians. Of course, paranoia sets in here. Is there something else that the old fashioned,
Mm.
other than the old fashioned scare?
How bizarre. I wonder, is it a Norwegian fishing ship? Is there something else going on in it? I guess that's the question, isn't it? Like, why would they be following it? That's
Uh,
weird. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
even if it's that, even if it's a true account of what's happening, or even, just something made up to cause, like, for people in Norway to not like the Russians. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is it
So
a
you
real
fake
story?
news,
Is this a real story?
because that does seem like it would create some paranoia, wouldn't it? So let's have a look and see if it's true.
Yeah, for
Is it
sure.
a true happening? Wow.
And how would they know? Like, how would they know the Russians were following them?
Well, they'd have to have signaling. They'd have to have some sort of markers or something. But yeah, unless it was secret. But there's something going on there. That's what I said. How do we know what's going on that fishing vessel? Is it a fishing
Yeah.
vessel? And then that's the card we got up. Yeah. So I'm wondering if there's not something else that's going on. Like, because that temperance card tells me that there's change that's going to happen, but it takes patience. So they might have been following something. Yeah. It's not the true story. There's something else going on. That Page of Swords tell me it's not the full story. So that's really interesting, Lala. Well, yeah, be really interesting to see what else comes out around that. So keep us up to date with it.
Yeah,
Something
absolutely.
else
I mean,
going
who
on.
knows, right? Like, what could be happening with that ship? What is it carrying?
Exactly. It's part
That
of a
kind of thing.
strategy. Yeah, it's part of something that they've got in motion. So
Yeah, for sure.
keep us updated. Awesome.
Yes. Okay. So Kathleen was asking, you guys
Yes.
yesterday on the show were wondering if I dream in Spanish. uh, I
Was that
oops.
indie? Or was
Yeah,
that
he tried to jump all the way up here. Um, so I don't remember using language in my dreams.
Oh, really? So do you think to yourself though in your dreams, like I'll go here and do that, or I'll go and take a photo? Are you thinking that in your dreams?
Um, if I do, it's going to be in English because my Spanish is, I'm kind of forgetting my Spanish now.
Really?
So, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
But you grew up with speaking Spanish, didn't you?
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, do we use language in dreams?
Yeah, I do. I can't, this is so interesting. See, this is another thing we can have a look at. Like, who else? Does anyone else talk in their dreams with people or think in their dreams? Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Wow.
don't think I've ever I don't remember using language. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that.
You are. There you go. There's a new thing to be looking out for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because to know that you want to go and do something, wouldn't you think about it in your dream or not? Are you just experiencing it? This is so fascinating.
yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
yeah, I think it might be telepathic. I don't know.
Oh, just trying to think. Yeah, no, I definitely talk with people, but it's telepathic as well. But it's usually I'm thinking something to myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, so Lala's saying she speaks English in some dreams instead of Norwegian.
Ah,
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
that is super interesting.
Yeah. So, but this is going to be really interesting because we're going to talk about this next week on the show. And oh gosh, I've had some incredible experiences with other languages. So Like I've actually been
Wow.
able to speak other languages in my dream. So yeah.
No.
He's wanting you. He loves you. He needs your
He's
attention.
scratching the chair. I'm gonna have to put stuff on the chairs. He's scratching them. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. Okay, let's see. People are claiming to see two suns all
Wow.
over the world. What is going on? Optical illusion or something else?
I know. I've actually seen some pictures of it as well. Is it a sun or is it something else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know. Let's
Should
ask the
I
card.
wonder if we should ask Jazzy about it. And,
Yeah, we can as well. Yep. I just want to know first if it's what we can call a sun. Okay, so there's some relation to the sun because of that Lovers card. So there's definitely an energy. This is something that is what we would perceive as an energetic aspect. Yep, Queen of Wands. Gosh, it's fascinating. And then the Star card. So to me, I mean, look at that. It's actually got the sky in it as well. It's like, wow, okay. So this is something that, to me, also the Star card is we can make decisions and bring through a different aspect of ourselves. So there's something about that sun or that planet or whatever it is that is actually showing up that has similar attributes to the sun. So let's have a look.
oh,
Like I've said to you, I've seen two moons. I knew, and then friends verified it. So
wow.
yeah. So let's just ask Jasper and see if it's part of our part of our reality. Okay. Ah, interesting. It's almost like things are showing up now in our reality that we haven't been able to perceive before, that we haven't been able to see, and it's literally because of the frequency and how we're actually perceiving things. So we're seeing things that have probably maybe been there the whole time, and we're actually seeing them now. We're able to see them. So yeah, yep, that's
So
just what
it's
he's
real?
showing me. So it's it's part of our matrix. So how rules the matrix? It says real. You know what I mean? It's part of the matrix. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about it. Is we're just seeing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So.
Okay, Trixie has a question.
Mm.
The author of The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, stated in an interview that his books reveal the true history of Earth. Oh, really?
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting.
Wow. So what part? I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what the cards just have to say about this? What part of it is he saying? The whole lot is the history. So because they're
The author of
big
the
books, aren't they?
his
Let's just
books
ask yes or
reveal
no.
the true history of Earth. So the question would be: do his books reveal? I think it was J.R. Tolkien or J.J. Tolkien.
Yep. JR, I think. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look and see.
So does he reveal the history of Earth, or is it veridic? Is it true?
Let's just see. That one. Okay. There's when the moon card comes up for me, it means something's out of place. So it's not completely true. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't think I agree
no,
with it. Like when I resonate, I'm like,
no, it's not something. It's a brilliant story, and there's probably some analogies in there, and there's probably some things that could be quite true in there, but it's not the whole thing. The Nine of Cups tells me it was done to also create more of a story. So there's a lot in there that's not right. So
okay.
yeah,
All right, great question, Trixie.
yeah, really good
I read all
question.
those books and I love them. So Vic says he knew an Elisa Herrera years ago down on the Mexican border. There's a Mexican Elisa Herrera. Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, she owes me money because somebody sent sent me $200 and they picked Elisa Herrera and they picked the wrong Elisa Herrera. And when I reached out to her, she was like, she would not give me my money back.
You're kidding me. That is not good
Yeah.
juju, not good karma.
Yeah.
Wow.
So just saying.
Wowza.
But it
That's
might
so
not be
funny.
the one you know. But yeah, that
That's
happened
right.
to me.
Yeah. Is there a few of you? Is there a few of you running around?
Oh, let's see. Maybe you know this answer.
What does it mean to see the earth?
Why is this not showing up? I'm trying to put Maple Tree's question up and it's not.
Yep, it's up.
It's not coming up.
I've got it up. Hi, Maree. What does it mean to see the earth's parents in your dreams? What do you mean by
Earth's
earth
parents?
To see the earth parents? You mean your earth parents, Maple Tree, or Gaia's create? Like, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Just give me a little bit more, and then I'll be able to talk it through with you. Yeah. Earth's parents. See the earth parents.
She's saying yes, but I don't know what.
Yes to what? Sorry. Yeah. So yes, your earth earth parents.
Hers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so earth parents, your parents, Maple Tree, they would be representing something within you. So if it was your mum, then maybe it's the feminine aspect, maybe it's your nurturing side, depending how you see your mum. And if it was your dad or your father, then you would actually, it's the masculine side, it's usually the doing side, it's what action's being taken. So it can, usually I find that it represents that aspect of ourselves. Okay, and yeah, unless it's a visitation, like I had a visit from my mum in my dream the other night, so before my birthday, which was beautiful. So you can be visited.
On. You mean if they passed on?
If they've
right?
passed on.
If it's a visitation.
Whereas if they're alive, or even if they've passed on, and they're just, you're using that as an aspect of you. So that's what it can mean. So if there was anything specific, we can have a look at that as well. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. So let's see, inner Earth, or another planet history like Star Wars. So Barbara said The Hobbit is an example for another reset like Tartarus. Maybe Tartaria? I'm convinced we shifted because, yeah. So did you see this about Richard Simmons? So you remember that Richard Simmons had a headband, right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Lady Hook. It's just fascinating what's going on. And I mean, there's so many things that I remember that shifted, like Sex in the City and all that sort of stuff as well. And I think this has just come out, hasn't it, Elisa? Like, has this just been a recent one that's happened? Do you know? I think have you frozen? Yeah. So Lady Hook, pop down there.
Yeah, so yeah, I know it's acting up.
So yeah, so look, if it's recent, which I think it is, then you're right. We could have had another whole glitch, a glitch in the matrix. I know. Can you imagine him without a headband?
Yeah. So I think that we did get from the cards that the eclipse we switched timelines, right? Didn't we get
That's
that
right.
the card
That was
said
the
that
one.
we did
Yeah,
switch?
correct. That was the month before, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a timeline change. It's fascinating. And
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The lovers have come up again. So there's definitely a correlation. Okay, it's something that I think a lot of people, you wonder, don't you, who's on the same timeline now that wasn't before, or vice versa. It sort of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Well, it makes me wonder, and I'll tell you why. Because if we shifted timelines, and in this timeline, Richard Simmons doesn't have any headbands, then the pictures of the costumes in Halloween wouldn't have a headband either. This is where it doesn't make sense logically.
Yep. though you can't undo the experience you've had. So I guess that's what it's about. Like some people saved, when it was Sex in the City, some people saved it. They downloaded and saved it, and they've actually got it from before it was changed. So it's almost like if you've experienced it and you've got it in hard print, you know. Have you seen that movie, The Philadelphia Experiment?
Um,
It's an
I'm
80s
thinking I
movie.
did, but I'm not remembering
It's really
it.
good, and that's where they did the experimenting with the time jumping and taking, like, something physical through, into different whole eras and timelines. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so, yet, I mean, if you've had the experience, we're not gonna forget that experience, but did we have the experience? This is where it just gets a little bit cray-cray. It's like, did we really have that experience or not?
Yeah, I can't explain it,
Yeah.
because if we did switch timelines, then I feel like the pictures of Halloween should all show the same, should match the reality, the current reality, and they don't.
No, they don't. And this is what I mean, though. It's like, does the timeline shift from that moment rather than from before? Is it like a jump more than a whole timeline gets changed? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's so freaking weird.
Fascinating. Yeah, exactly.
Ask Jazzy to see what he can give you on that. I wonder
Let's have a look.
what kind of, if it's something we can understand or not.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, so Jasper, we're just asking about timelines. Can you show us something that can explain this Mandela type effect? Oh gosh. You know what he's showing me? It's really interesting. He's showing me, like, let's say you've got a wall there of something soft material, and then it's like he's like poking things through. So it's almost like it's like having an experience from another parallel, like universe almost, is what he's showing me with this sort of Mandela effect. So it's like you have that time where something's changed. It's like a blemish. And I'll just see if he can show me clearer.
Wow.
Mm. Okay, so he's yeah. Wow, how interesting. Oh, he's also saying we can do that too, to have different experiences. So we can be the ones that do that and then come back, and it's like we've had an experience and it's changed things. So it's trying to understand timeline jumping and parallel world jumping. It's crazy.
Whoa.
I know. Yeah, so I mean, that's something could never have thought of, is actually having that experience of, like, chung, chung. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so crazy. There you go. So that's what I was seeing from Jasper. So yeah,
Weird. That's weird,
it's
because I
weird.
was talking to a friend today, and that he explained the reality, that reality is just like that. He
Oh,
said,
really?
imagine, yeah, he said, imagine a blanket and you poke through the blanket,
You're
is what he
kidding
explained.
me. So and that's what Jasper was showing me. That's cray cray. I love it. I love it when you get that synchronicity happening. Mm, that's
Yeah,
really
crazy,
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Um,
Ooh,
I don't see any other major questions there. So I did see Dennis made it, and
yay!
uh,
Hi, Dennis.
yay, Dennis. And everybody, you have a wonderful week. We're gonna just do the shows now on Mondays, and I will be going to Nashville tomorrow,
Yay!
and freeze my buns off because I guess it's cold over there. And
What are you
and
going
just stay.
there for? You just having a
Well,
break, or?
the idea was to go see the change of from fall, like the leaves. But my understanding is it rained today and all the leaves fell on the ground. So I missed it. And I was
Crap.
supposed to be there this week. But
Oh,
it
that's
was just so much.
sad.
I was so overwhelmed by coming back from Egypt and from the trip. It
Yeah,
was too much. I was like, I can't physically do it. I'm still exhausted.
no, I
So
understand that. Oh, well, next year. There's always next year.
yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
guess.
but oh,
All right.
all
Well,
right.
everybody, we love you. Stay
We
high vibing through all the big movie. It's a movie, and just know that we're almost there.
we
We're
are.
almost.
Yeah, just yeah, lots of love to you all. Just hang in there. And
All right. Good
I'll
night,
see some of
everybody.
you on your Sunday night for the dream
Yes,
show. So bring your dreams.
yes.
Yeah,
Come to the dream show on Sunday. Love you
correct.
guys.
See you.
Bye.